What is up, guys? This time, even though nobody watched it anyway. This time I got the TV muted so you can actually hear me. But like I was saying yesterday, Atlas funded. I think this is the best prop firm if you're in the United States. They give the best deals and they use MT5, which is really hard to actually find out because a lot of them make you use like a VPN and stuff. But as I was saying before, and they're doing like a challenge right now. That's why I have these blocked accounts. But I have now 2 accounts, but one of them's a challenge. One of them's my funded account. And right now, on Friday we hit. First day we got our funded account. We hit. It's a different month. That's right. $898. Those are three good trades that were all just downtrends, all basically sells. And right now it is 3:59 on Sunday, so the market is about to open. Nothing's gonna happen because usually the city market nothing happens. But right now we have 315 equity. We could withdraw, but I don't want to do that yet because I want to build up to my goal is 1,000 or 1,200, and then withdraw that and buy another funded account. But right now we're going to do this challenge as well, see if we can get anything going with that. And yeah, I've been doing this for a month. I'm kind of in the way, but I failed like four accounts. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Failed 5 accounts this month, all challenges, and finally passed last week. So trying to build on that. The same thing, it's been a long weekend, just like so much work. It's been like work constantly and just go to the gym and stuff. Just sit around and do nothing. It's been kind of boring, but the market is about to open. It is open. Nothing's going to happen. But the one I'm looking at, the big one I'm looking at is this one. Euro AUD. Euro to the Australian dollar. If you go, this is the daily. If you go to the weekly, look at this. Look at how it hit its peak, I think, and it's just been slowly going down. And I was able to pick this one up. I did this one actually twice on Friday, and I was able to get, two. One of them should have been $900, but I got greedy and stayed in the trade, and then ended up bouncing back up. And then I was like, forget it, and I took the $77. And then the other one was the one where I won like $400. Yeah, this one it was at 900, and I got away from it. It was Euro NZD actually, but this one was at 900, and I ended up holding it because I thought it was gonna keep going. It was set so close to my take profit, like so close, and then ended up bouncing back up. But it is what it is. At least we got profit. And then this one, NZD, like I said in the air video, NZD, New Zealand dollar, and the Australian dollar are moving, but they're also at the same time. I'm a little worried because they seem like they're hitting their all-time highs. And the euro, I remember hearing about this last week, is that it's gonna start going down. I don't really remember why, but it's not doing this the best. So this is the daily. As you can see, it peaked out there, and now it's just been. I know it had a low there, and then a high. But other than that, it's hit this marker, or hit this point of interest 3 times, and it's gone down. And after that, then it's just been a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Yeah. It's just been dropping. So I have it all marked out to what I think is gonna happen. This is just the daily. I marked it out in the 1 hour. So in the 1 hour, what I'm looking for is, I think if it hits this point, it's gonna drop down. If it doesn't respect this, it might go up a little bit to right here and then drop down. But I do altogether think it's very bearish. So we'll see. I have it set up here to where what I think it's gonna do. So this is also one where I'm not going to do anything until Monday, tomorrow, during the New York session. I I ain't gonna touch no London or nothing. It's because I have to go to bed soon because I wake up at like 12 midnight because I work at like 2 in the morning. So I see the London market, and those are always like the worst trades when I when I put those in, and I'm at work and I'm like, because I drive like a forklift at work, and I'm driving the lift, and then every 10 seconds I'm looking at the goddamn trade. So that's why tomorrow I ain't doing anything. But this is the main one I'm looking at. The other one that I'm looking at, I have it all bookmarked, is Euro NZD. This one is the same situation. It's very bearish. It's going down in the 1 hour. Then we go to the daily, and it's just been going down. Kind of consolidated there for a second. What day was that? It's Monday. That was December. It's been consolidated all the way until the end of this, basically the end of last week, and then it started to drop down. I guess the middle of this month, whatever. So that's the daily, and then the 4 hour, it's just been going down. Consolidated here, and that was actually last week when it consolidated, and then there you go. The market is open now, so I do think what's going to happen, what I'd like to see happen, is it stay here, maybe go up here during these two markets, stay in this area of interest, then do it all the time, and then it'll pop up, manipulate up, and then drop down into the New York when New York starts, is what I'd like to see happen. If not, and it takes a little while, I do think that's going to happen regardless. If not, if it takes a little bit longer, like on Tuesday, then I'll just wait. There's no rush. This is a funded account now. This account is, and I mean, I could try to take it if with the debt, because this is basically just, the second one is just a demo account. So I could take it with this one if I see that happen today on Monday. But this one, there's no time limit. It's not a challenge or anything. So the only thing I have to do is, if I don't want to take a withdrawal, then at any time soon, I got till February 27th. So there's literally, I can just kind of sit, maybe not like sit and like wait until like 3 weeks from now, but sit and wait till the middle of the week. Usually I've noticed from the times when I've failed, it's because I do one on a Monday and it's too early. I'm just too early, and then it ends up not going my way. But if I wait till like Wednesday in the middle of the week, then I catch it. Then I can have a better idea of what is happening. But there's that one, and then there's USD CAD. I don't know. These USD ones are just right now. They're just like, I never know what's gonna happen. So I mean, I'm looking at this one. It did jump back up because Trump named Walsh as the next Fed, so it made it jump back up for a little bit. But other than that, it's also very bearish, as all the U.S. markets are right now. And when was that? And that was when it was low-key bullish. So that was like in November. So other than that, just the end of November all the way to December, and then it came back a little bit, but it's still a lower low. I mean, yeah, it was a higher high, but it did hit this area. So I mean, I guess I can mark this would be my area of interest, and then that's what I think, and then this would be another area of interest. So I guess if it happens to jump back up to here, it will, I think, drop. And then I did, because the reason I got into this was I had to get surgery, and I ended up like kind of hitting rock bottom for a little bit there, and I just felt like a loser. And I was watching YouTube, and I was watching Matt Armstrong. I don't know if you know this, but he like fixes cars. And he went to some dude's house in Miami to go look at his crashed Bugatti. And if you know who I'm talking about, it was Alex G. And I started, and I was like, man, I wonder. When I first saw him, like, it's another guy on YouTube that just makes money off YouTube. And I don't like doing. I honestly don't like taking videos. I don't like my face on camera. I don't like my voice. I don't like anything about it. And then I started like actually listening or actually watching what he does, and he was doing this trading, and he explains it very well. Like, he actually tells you what to do. All these other people, not what to do, but he like puts it in plain English. All these other people say all this bullshit where they're like, oh, you got to do a liquidity grab, and then you got to FVG, a fair value gap, and then you got to do. It's like, dude, I don't know what the fuck you're saying, dude. you got to dumb it down for me a little bit. I barely passed high school over here. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So when I watched his videos, they gave me like, he actually like said it in like plain words. He was like, see, it like does this, and I like his method. I do like. It's a swing trading method. They don't really let you do that in challenges. So what you do is you do the swing trading method, and then you set your stop loss, and then you watch. And if it's stop loss, it's stop loss. That's how it goes. And if it like is taking too long, dude, I held a trade and I was at $900. I held that trade, and then the day ended, and I lost that trade. it just evaporated. It was gone. I walked away with $27. I was like, oh my god. I didn't know that was a thing because I don't, who reads the fine print like that? So I ended up losing that one. That's the thing. Like, I passed the account 2 times, and the first time I got too greedy and held it, because I was like, oh, dude, I'll get the 80-20 split if it goes up to some insane number. And then you know what happened? It just went. It ticked back up or down. I forget which way it was, and I ended up walking away with like $200 each, which is good, and that blew the account. So I was like, fuck. And then that one, I passed it. This most recent one, that's when I did that $900. I held that through the day, and I look at MT5, and it's just gone. I was like, what just happened? So I passed that one like twice. But that's like my main problem. If I were like, my main problem is I think hold the trade for too long. And I know he says set and forget, and he's right. But sometimes you just got to take profit at the same time. Just take the profit, move on, and then you get to that little like thing where you're just like, but what if I don't find a good trade again? But you just gotta, don't think about that. But this one is the one he was looking at. That's why I got into all that. He was looking at GDP, JPY, and he is right. And I marked all the gaps and all that. But this is a counter trend trade. Like, this is like, what could happen is it goes up to here, and you take it here, and you have the potential to go all the way down to there with your stop loss. You could like literally put it right here. If maybe that's a little bit too, like right there. You could literally put it right there. If it gets here, if it gets up to here, you could literally take the stop loss, put it right there, and then you could hit this, dude. That would be insane. You could hit that. That'd be fucking beautiful. That'd be like a gift from God. But this one's very risky, like very risky. So there is this one. This is an opportunity. And with that being said, I'm gonna set an alarm right here, just in case. Just till the 27th, who cares? Okay, so I'm gonna set an alarm right there. If that hits that, there's like, it turns into like a 75% chance that it drops down. I didn't really watch the rest of the video. I should, but like I said, I got to bed. And he was looking at a lot of the U.S. markets, and I don't know. He didn't. Maybe I didn't watch the video long enough, but he didn't look at any of the Euro market. I mean the Australian or the New Zealand. Maybe he did. I haven't watched the whole video because he did this swing trading thing. It's because it's Sunday today. He finally did. He hasn't put anything out in a while about anything, but he's been busy. I wish I was that guy. But the other one, I guess this one is, I don't know, Euro JPY. This is very bullish. So it's like, but this could be an all-time high. If I were to choose, I'd rather choose the Australian dollar one. This one is a better choice. But right now, I guess I'll bookmark this one too. Right now, these 4 markets, the ones that are bookmarked, are the ones I'm looking at. This one too could be one, but it's another situation where it's like, I mean, it could go up to there. Like, when was that? In September of 2024. you just never know what's gonna happen with the U.S. dollar. Like I never know what's gonna happen. Like I've been trying to find the news that's coming up. I'm not getting any good search results. So I guess I'll keep trying. But the best U.S. one I think is this one, USD CAD. If it hits this, I think it might hit this. Here, let me do that. Just fucking the whole thing. Okay. If it hits that or that, then we'll see. I won't send the thing, but I'll look on New York time. And if it doesn't respect this, and it doesn't respect this, and it goes up to here, then that turns it into like a huge chance that it can go down. I'm more looking at sells this week and a few buys, but the only one that would be a buy would be this one. This would be the only one. This will be a sell. I'm sorry. I'm not looking at any buys. The only maybe buy would be the Euro JPY if I take this one. This will be the only buy because this is, I mean, it's like all right here for you. Look at this. High, hello, hello. This is consolidation. High, hello, high, low. Kind of the same thing, but it's still a high, low, and then high, low, and now it's going to consolidate. It's just the only thing is we go to like the week. We really look back, and this one, dude, look at this. This is like an all-time peak. I know it's only been since 2003, but this is like an all-time peak for the euro. This is one that I think is risky. I wouldn't go near this one. And then there's these more New Zealand to this time the yen. This one looks okay. I don't know. I'd have to wait till Wednesday for this one. This one might be. It might be hitting its peak and it might drop down. It looks like it's already started dropping down. I mean, it's super bullish. So it's like this again. These ones, I'm gonna wait till Wednesday and see what happens, or Tuesday, whatever, and just see where to go from there. But these two basically are the two big ones for the beginning of the week, and then these two depends on what happens. But this one, if it does that in the London market, that would be crazy. And or if it does that in the Tokyo market, then it hits the London market and drops. That would be crazy. The market thing gets confusing. I watched this guy on Instagram, and these guys on Instagram say all this stupid stuff, and it's just like, you know, just because you got glasses on and you're some, like, honestly some Asian dude, it's not like I'm just gonna start listening to you. And like I tried to do one of their techniques. I think with this one, I forget what it was, but it was one of them, and they were so wrong. Like, I'm so glad I didn't take that one. It was so risky, but they're like, oh, the downtrend is gonna go, and I mean, this one did it. But it wasn't this one. It was something. I forget what it was. But all I know is I really got railed if I did that. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know. These ones are all just, I mean, yeah, it's having its thing, but it's also hit its peak. So that one could drop down. It could. I could also be fucking a millionaire, so. So I see what I did here. If it doesn't respect this one might actually be good. If it doesn't respect this, then it just drops down, and it has a chance to just fucking. Okay. Let's see. If it doesn't respect this and it just drops down. Crazy. This one might actually fucking drop, dude. Look at this. Holy shit, dude. Look at this. Oh my god, dude. Look at this opportunity. This might be wild. No, you know what it might do actually? So I can draw this. It might go here, jump back up right here, drop down right here, and then just fucking hit this, hit this probably twice. That's like, I mean, if that happens, then that's crazy. But that might actually happen. Okay. So let me do this. Let me put this up here. Because then it will be creating a fucking a lower high. We'll be creating a lower high back into a lower low. That'd be something. Okay. Okay. I take it back. We got 5 markets we're looking at. It could be a good week. There's actually like 2 ways this could go. This could actually be a really good week, or it could be a terrible week. I mean, I'll check back in during the middle of the week to see what happens. I'll even do like a screen recording on my phone to like show me putting the trade in. But this could be a big week. Like I said, if we hit 1,000, if we're hitting like 1,500, I'm gonna take a payout, and then I gotta buy another account. I'm gonna buy just an instant. I'm not doing another challenge. I'm gonna buy an instant account and build from there. Come on. That's what we gotta do. We just gotta fucking lock in a few good trades, put it in, copy trade it, boom, there it is. And then we can get out of this piece of shit apartment. If I ever do get that and I get a bunch of people watching this, I'll take a tour. You can see all the, they're nice people, but you can see all the low lives I live around. But for now, we just gotta stay locked in. For me, no fast food, no skipping work, no skipping workouts. The three big things for me are: go to work for the whole day, don't go home early, don't call in, well, eat clean, and go work out. 3 big things. The calling in and staying at work the whole time, that's one thing. Those are the big 3. We do that, good things will happen. It's happened before. As long as we don't dick around, we don't go get some fucking, because I love, dude, I can DoorDash like a madman. As long as I don't order a shit ton of DoorDash. I put that one there too. And go to work all day and go to the gym. I can't go tomorrow twice because I gotta wash my clothes. I didn't do it today because I was too tired. So I got like 1 shirt left. So I gotta wash my clothes tomorrow. And then Tuesday we'll go to the gym twice. See, this one's a buy. That's what the technicals are saying. I don't know. That's why you gotta see what happens first. This one they're saying is a buy. We'll see. Like I said, we'll see what happens. It's breaking this fair value gap, or this area of interest. Sorry. So we'll see. I don't really like seeing that because it confuses me. But that's what I think it will do. A bit of an over-exaggeration of what it will do, but that's what I think. This one's the big one. This one is the one I really think is gonna happen, and that agrees with me. But as you can see, it's going up right now. It's skyrocketing up. So it's kind of setting up to hit this right here. Well, this one was actually over here. So I mean, I guess I was wrong, but you know, I guess I'll make a new one. So it's consolidating right here. Do think it might go over this and then drop down, creating a low, high low, low. Just because I have to do another one. Oh my god, dude. Ignore that part. But that is what I think it's going to do. So, it's no news. Maybe the euro dollar like blows up and then, you know, just change and adapt from there. But alright, I gotta go to bed. So, it's all set up. The markets are open, so there's some that do finally. It's boring yesterday, and see what happens midweek. Maybe I'll put out a video tomorrow. I just gotta keep putting out videos. Maybe somebody will watch. But this time, at least, I turned the TV off so you can actually hear me. All right. Stay focused, I guess, and let's get it this year.